Okay, so Amy, what are the accomplishments you set for yourself for 2003 and you did achieve?
Um, so I think eyeliner was a huge thing.
Yeah.
Which you almost didn't let me do.
I almost didn't let you do it.
Yeah.
I didn't think you were ready,
Yeah.
only because
It was-
you're still at the spa
Mm-hmm.
working, and they made you work a couple extra days. You weren't anticipating that, so yeah. And I didn't feel confident you had the time. Not that I wasn't confident in you.
more like I think the
The struggle,
stress
yeah.
and
Well,
the
because you were going through some
pressure.
things too at that time,
Oh,
some stress,
I think
and
my mental health this whole time is it's like it's up and down.
Yeah.
You know, just like struggling with not having like a social life and not seeing my family as much as I'm used to, or like even like my dude and my kid. I struggle sometimes with that.
Yeah.
And then like alone time as like a mom. I think even women just in general, we have so much pressure of like how we're supposed to be all
Yeah.
the time and like have it all together and be like organized. Like you mentioned, like dudes, they don't do anything. Like
Yeah.
it's very true for mine.
Right.
I
And
mean,
some
he
dudes
works,
more
that's
than
it.
others,
Yeah,
right?
I mean,
Yeah.
that's it. He goes to work. So it's just a lot of stress and pressure. And I was really scared to do eyeliner, to
Yeah.
be honest. Like I was like, I don't even really like want to do it. Like that's how do you tattoo an eyeliner?
Yeah.
Like that's scary. Even though I had watched it so many times and I like, you know, knew how to execute it, just doing it scared like the crap out of me. So, I mean, tackling eyeliner was huge.
Yeah.
I mean, I did well with it.
I think you did better than well. Don't you, Michelle? Her
Yeah, I
first
think she did really
eyeliner,
good.
I was
But
really.
she put on her big girl panties and she
That's
did
right.
it.
She did.
I mean, I had to.
She did, and we'll get back to your eyeliner, but I know you feel the same way. I'm really proud of you
No, thank you.
because, and you know what? I'll just say, I know because you work full time at a spa in one of the casinos here, high pressure spa because it's a
Yeah.
high end spa.
Yep.
I worked in the casinos, high end casinos before, for a while. I understand the pressure being in that job title that you're in.
Yeah.
And so it's a lot of pressure. Plus your daughter, she's your only child. That's a lot of pressure to spend time. And, she needs her mom, the husband, the house. And you're here trying to get your PMU career up and running so you can leave the spa. You're trying to get where you're earning enough income, you can leave the spa. And you're doing fantastic. And sometimes, yes, it does affect your mental health. You get
Oh, for
exhausted.
sure.
And when
Yeah.
we're exhausted, Amy, we're more vulnerable for
Yeah.
a breakdown, anxiety,
For sure.
to fill us, and things like that. But I'm going to tell you right now, and believe me when I tell you, the future Amy is going to thank the Amy sitting here right here today.
Oh, I mean, that's the only thing. That's
For
keeping me
sure,
going is,
100%.
Like,
Because
these like struggles and sacrifices, like they have to pay off. I'm not just doing this to drive myself
yeah,
crazy.
and they will pay off. And I think you picked, the best career on the planet. Like PMU there's so much opportunity. There's just not a ceiling over your head, hovering over your head. It's like, whatever you want to accomplish, in permanent makeup, you can accomplish if you set your mind to it. And right now you're paying your dues.
Right.
We all had to.
Oh,
I
for
did. I
sure.
worked a second job for 3 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. And was, and broke and all that stuff. I mean, not too many
Same.
people, right. You did too, Michonne. Not too many people enter PMU and they start making money right away. I don't know anybody that really has. Most of us have definitely ridden the struggle bus
Yeah.
to get to where we're at now. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. And sometimes all people see is the success.
Yeah.
They don't see the path and the struggle and the sacrifice it took to get to the success.
Yeah, for sure.
But it will be worth it. But your eyeliner, I was pleasantly surprised how well controlled you were on your first eyeliner. I was a little shocked. I don't know if I was expecting you to be that good. I think I was expecting you to be a mess.
I surprised
and you
myself
weren't.
a little bit too.
Yeah, I was like, holy shit, Michonne, she's gonna be better at eyeliner than she is eyebrows. And you've been continuously doing eyeliner, and I think you're pretty goddamn good at them.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, you're pretty freaking good at them. I think that might be your strongest procedure. I think eyeliner's my strongest procedure.
Yeah, I mean, eyebrows still scare me a little bit. Eyeliner, I'm a little bit more confident in than I was with brows.
Isn't that
like,
crazy?
When I first started.
And for most people, it's the flip. It's the flip flop. It's the opposite. Most look at everybody doing brows, and hardly anybody's doing eyeliner. And all these talented artists doing brows.
Yeah.
If they're that talented at brows, I think they got a good chance of being that talented at eyeliner.
That's right. You can do it.
But they're super scared.
Yeah.
Like they don't like eyeliner freaks them out.
Yeah.
Well, a lot.
I was so scared.
Yeah.
After I did it, I was like, wow, I don't know why I was so afraid of that. Like, I just overthought. I think I was just overthinking it so much that it just became almost impossible. And then when I tackled it, I was like, oh, wow. Like, I really hyped that up in my head.
Yeah.
It was like all me, just like typical woman stuff,
Yeah.
overthinking.
Yeah, exactly. We all do that. And you did your first lip, which was funny.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, that lip.
She was a juicer.
Yeah. Yeah. And very uneven. Lips are very uneven.
Yeah.
Very big lips to begin with. It was actually my sister.
Yeah.
My sister has,
So we could
was
talk
blessed
about
with
her.
some very nice
We're
lips.
talking about her.
But they were so swollen. I like couldn't
And
stop
didn't she just
laughing.
gush? She just bled
yeah.
and
Like, I
oozed,
just had
right? It
the
was just one of those
whole
lips.
Hold on her. She was just bleeding. It was something else. I
And
don't
I-
know how I feel about lips.
I know, and I told you not all, most lips are not like that. So you got your very first client, you got one of the worst lips
Yep.
you could
Anything that
ever
could
get.
go wrong went wrong.
Yeah, anything that could go wrong on a lip went wrong on your first lip with
Yeah.
your sister. But at least it was your sister.
Yeah, thanks, sister.
I
I mean,
did she heal with any color?
Oh yeah, they look so
Really?
pretty. Yeah, they look great. I mean, she was really swollen for a couple of days.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
I just have been teasing her nonstop. It looks like she got stuck in like a vacuum or
Like
something.
Hubba
They're
Hubba lips.
huge. I'm like, please don't ever get filler. But she sent me pictures little by little. Lots of scabbing. I mean,
Yeah.
she's still healing. I mean, when her husband kissed her, like the whiskers on his face made her bleed. So she said, healing has been something else. But they look really pretty. I mean, one side of her lip was like really nice and plump and round, and the other side was really flat.
Yeah, you
So
mean the
we had
bow,
to-
like the middle, the two peaks, the bow. Like
more so like right here. Like one was really rounded and pretty, and
Yeah.
the other one was flat. So we kind of had to even that out. And I mean, they look beautiful though.
Yeah.
The color's really pretty.
Yeah. Well, your next lip is going to be easy peasy because
that's
there's
right.
just no way. It's like getting struck by lightning twice. There's like no way.
Be
Your second
quiet,
lip.
Taryn.
Your second
You
lip.
are gonna jinx her, and it's gonna happen.
Oh my gosh.
Put that negativity in the world.
Yeah.
But lips typically, I like lips. They're not my favorite. I'm really good at them, but they're not my favorite. But I do them. But I eyeliners and brows are probably my favorite.
I
Yeah.
like lips.
Lips are satisfying. I mean, the ones I've seen Michonne do, like
Yeah.
when they come back healed and they're so pretty.
Well, look at mine. Mine are so pretty.
and
Aren't
yeah,
mine so
like,
pretty?
they're beautiful.
I know.
A part of me almost wants to get my lips done, but I mean, I'm a little afraid after seeing how my sisters were. Do you want me to bleed all over your table?
Whatever.
Yeah.
It's nothing I haven't seen before.
Yeah, Michonne's used to it.
Whatever.
I almost
Yeah.
want to get mine done just so I know what it's like, though, so I can like relate to people and like better explain and give them my experience.
Yeah, and I think
too.
that's a good idea. I think
Yeah.
that's a really good idea. For me, after I get after Michonne does my brows, or just doing lips, it's like I have a little bit more compassion for my clients for about a month,
And then it's gone.
and then it's gone, and I'm back to like my old self. But but it is good because you can really explain to the clients like what it felt like and.
Yeah.
And whatnot. And I think it's good for them to see the procedures on our own face, So, yeah, for sure. So the other thing I wrote down that you accomplished is you started a course too. You started an educational course. So you just started outlining and getting that up and running. So I'm super excited for you. I think it's a good course. Going to be a really, really good course. So that was a good goal. What are did I ask you what your goals were for 2022? Not yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay, so
You mean 2023? You switched.
2023.